Hello everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and this is the INORL Sony IndyCar Series. Today, we are at Darlington for the Darlington Indy Showdown. 42 drivers looking to run on a track that is too tough to tame. And we've got a very interesting starting lineup here today. Starting on the pole is Connor Atwood, who didn't even take the start at Pocono. He lost the header before the race even started. And on his outside we have Richard Johnson, who has never performed in this series. In the second row is of the Honda team, which is a huge surprise. The Hondas are not exactly known for their success, especially the 036 of Will Lewis, who starts on the inside of the 023 of Edmund J. Row number 3 has Pichu London and Dylan Young, who needs to gain ground at the championship. Row 4 has Skyla Johnson. By the way, I'm really sorry about not remembering what race she won last time out at Pocono. She's the Indy 500 champion, so that's why I'm so embarrassed about it. On her outside, we have Connor Smith in the 43. Then right at the top 10, we have Brian James and Megan Atkins. And right here, Amy Shelly, the points leader, rolls off 11th, so that's good for her. But this can be a bit of a wreckfest race. Let's show you the rest of the lineup. Connor Atwood for Team Ganassi, out of Australia. He stepped into this car earlier in the season after his big success in last season's Indy 500 running, but he's done nothing. But man, he has been bad fast this week. Connor Atwood, he's been bad fast all week. We'll have to see what happens today. Man, I can't wait to see what happens here today. Last time we were here last season, it was a bit of a wreck fest, but man, was it a thriller. I don't exactly remember who won the race, but it was a thriller. Including a massive wreck on the final lap. Well, we're gonna see what happens this season. Pace car is in, and the season 2 Darlington Indy Showdown. Is green. We're rocking at Darlington, or Burpington, as just happened. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, heading off into turns 1 and 2, Atwood gets a good start, but Will Lewis got a better start, and he is right there. Oh, Connor Smith bumps the wall. This track is some pretty old pavement. This is pretty much a one-groove racetrack, so you have to be careful. Here's a trouble spot, though, off of turn number 4. These open-wheelers just can't handle this area too well, and I hear scraping. Oh, Brian James is in trouble. Whoa, look out! Oh, Silver Fox! Oh, wreck! Oh, and Stanoski gets flipped over! Oh, that's Sam Young, title contender. Oh, and Henry Sanford as well. Brian James is up there in the championship as well. Oh, who's that? Ah, that's James Silver Fox, the Claremont winner. Who's the leader? It looks like Will Lewis took the lead away from Connor Atwood. Well, oh, look at that, Stanoski driving away. Well, we're gonna take a look at what happened here. As I was saying, coming off of turn number 4, this is going to be a trouble spot. This has been a trouble spot all week. You're gonna see Edmund J these open wheel cars just can't handle the exit of 4. And there you see it. Edmund J hits the wall, bounces down into Brian James. This was up in the 9th, 8th spot. These two are gonna go down into the wall. Both of them hard into the wall. Both they bounce up the track. M and J is fine. M and J, I believe, is gonna have a clean merge. I believe he's going to merge just fine. Yeah, he will. However, Brian James is on the apron. There is no grip whatsoever on the apron, so he comes sliding back up onto the track. And unsurprisingly, considering how unlucky he's been this season, James comes up in front of poor James Silverfox. Can just never catch a break. Despite winning at Claremont, he's just had no luck. But there you go. You see Sanoski gets collected. Sanoski goes back down. He's going to clip Sam Young, who is in the championship hunt. Luke Walker. That's Tyler Young. Taylor Costa gets in there running into Luke Walker. And, oh! Acosta and Blazer flipped over before. So that was kind of a teammate flipping over a teammate. However, Sanoski rolls it back over and keeps it going. There actually doesn't seem to be very heavy damage on that car. He might be able to keep it going. However, he would be very slow. But two drivers who could be in the championship hunt when the season winds down are in trouble. Oh, I actually make that free. I completely forgot Taylor Acosta. So, potential championship implications for later in the season. Let's get back to the green. We've got pit stops under caution right now. Will Lewis is coming down pit road, but guess who isn't? Connor Atwood. Will Lewis is gonna come down the pit lane here with company. Lots of company. I think Atwood may be all alone. Yes, Atwood is in a minority staying out. He is the only driver staying out, so something tells me it's a pretty poor call on his part. I think he's made a poor call here. Only driver staying out is Atwood. There my mouse is following him. You can see him fly by your screen. Wait, I just saw a car go by the screen. Who was that? I actually didn't catch that. That was James Silverfox. Oh, he was a lap down. And there's no rear wing on that car now. How is he going to drive that thing around Darlington? Well, the lady in black has claimed, I think the lady in black has just claimed its first victim in James Silverfox. He's going to be in big trouble all race long. Without a rear wing, he is going to be really struggling here out at Darlington. Well, let's get back to the green. We're going back to green. I'm at number 7 of 56. Nobody's out of the race. Although James Silverfox is a lap down. I talked about him earlier. I think the lady in black is claiming a victim here. Connor Atwood, of course, being the only driver to stay out, is the leader. Second is Will Lewis. Third is Richard Johnson. Fourth is Skyla Johnson. No relation between the two. Fifth is Leia Walker. Sixth, Megan Atkins. Seventh, Noah Hart. 8th is his teammate, Sean Angel. 9th, Ian Dutta. And 10th is the points leader, Amy Shelly. 11th is Jasmine Acosta. 12th is Alex DeMarco. 13th is Ryan Acosta. 14th is Tristan Wilhoit. 15th is Gene Sanford. 16th, Pichu London. 17th, Connor Smith. 18th, Drake Bradley. 19th, James Qualls. And Hayden Klein rounds out the top 20. Klein was last week's winner. He is now a 3-time winner in this season. Connor Atwood, though, looking to bring this number 19 back to victory lane. They've actually only won once. That was at the Virginia International Raceway last season with the eventual champion Joseph Clark. However, Clark is not in that 9 car, obviously, and Virginia International Raceway is not coming back to the schedule. So, I am definitely right. That car, look at Silverfox. That car is crawling around the track right off the bat. Oh, he may hold up the points leader. He is. Oh, Silverfox, move up the track. Oh, you're Silverfox. Really? You're holding up the points leader. Get out of the way. Oh, excuse me. He's holding up both lines. He's holding up both lines. Now he goes back to holding up just the outside. Just allows Atwood to pull away, but wow, he gets freight trained. That's why he shouldn't have stayed out. Man, you got freight out. And Sean Angel hit the wall and almost turned Ian Dutta around. Will Lewis is taking the lead, but Richard Johnson's going after him now as the caution's back out. Lewis scrapes the wall, and Johnson gets the spot. Well, see who wrecked here. Oh, Kyle Sinoski. He flipped in on the first caution, drove away, but he's involved again. And it's like James Shelly might have been involved. There's another car without a rear wing. Well, caution's out for the second time today. Let's take a look at what happened. Here's what happened. On the front stretch, James Shelly, Tyler Young, and Tony Blazer are going 3 wide, and that's not going to work. This is part and due to coming off turn 4, the 7th of Zachary Robinson that hits the wall, causing Tyler Young to make contact, and then he just kind of gets forced into a 3 wide of Shelly and Blazer. Well, heading to turn 1, Blazer and Shelly make contact, and they're going to go into the wall, and then reacting as Luke Walker goes down onto the apron and slides back up, getting to Chris Washer and causing a little mayhem himself. And Sinoski's going to run into the 66, and that's gonna kill the car. Well, there's a second caution of the day. Let's get back to live action. More pit stops under the caution here on lap number 9 of 56. Richard Johnson heading down. I swear, Connor Atwood stays out again. I swear to God. And there, that's a smart move. Atwood hits the pit lane. I really don't know why he stayed out in the first lap, and that cost him 5 spots. And track position's very important at this track. And looks like everybody's coming down. I think it's just gonna be last time it was fuel only stop. I'll guess it'll be the same. But I don't know. This track runs on very old. This track's got some pretty old pavement, so oh no, I'm wrong. They're changing right sides. So it looks like. Oh, Will Lewis changes only the right sides, while Richard Johnson changes forward. And so does Atwood, but looks like some people only did 2 tire stops. Wow, not a good stop. Is something wrong with this 9 car? Bad stop for 3 wide off the pit lane. Not a good stop for Atwood. He fell way down the order, but it may help. Although I think that decision is going to help him in the long run here. Will Lewis only changed 2 tires, and I'm guessing people like Noah Hart, Ian Dutta, and Alex DeMarco and Gene Sanford did likewise. Well, let's get back to the green. We're going back to green on lap number 13 of 56. Kyle Sinoski is the only driver out of the race and saw the last caution. Will Lewis changed 2 tires under the caution pit stops, and he is the leader. Second is Noah Hart. Third is Gene Sanford. Fourth is Alex DeMarco. Fifth is Pichu London. Sixth, Leia Walker. Seventh, Skylar Johnson. Eighth, Ian Dutta. Ninth, James Qualls. And 10th is Alyssa Kirby. 11th is Megan Atkins. 12th is Sean Angel. 13th is Richard Johnson. 14th is Chris Darlington. 15th is Connor Smith. 16th is Tristan Wilhoit. 17th is Drake Bradley. 18th is Hayden Klein. 19th is Jasmine Acosta. And Connor Atwood's now down to 20th. I think we should put a little spotlight on that 12 car there for a moment here. That Noah Hart, the Flying Bandicoot, last week at Pocono, Hart was one of the fastest drivers of the race, and I really thought he was set to win the race, but off the final corner, Hayden Klein passed him. But in the final corner, Hayden Klein passed him, and he wound up second. Noah Hart that was probably one of the biggest heartbreak stories I've seen in a while, but it's not the only big heartbreak we've ever seen at Pocono. Because we have to remember Eric Austin from the Retro Series race 1 season ago, who lost by 1,000th of a second to Joseph Clark, who managed to get a huge run off the outside like one of the biggest runs off of a corner I've ever seen in my life. Oh, Hart! Look out! Oh, Hart just turned Sanford! Look out! Alright, nobody hits the 5. Oh! Taylor Costa slams into the 5! I think I jinxed it. Wow, that was a hit. That totally caught me off guard. Well, Noah Hart just got himself in a little bit of trouble here. As drivers are taking pit stops, we're going to take a look at what happened. Well, here's look what happened. Noah Hart, told you, turn 4 exit, trouble spot. He slides up, hits the wall, bounces down into Alex DeMarco and Gene Sandver, and turns the 5 around. DeMarco saves it without hitting the wall, without hitting anything, but Sandver spins around, and you're gonna see here. It looks like everything's going to be fine, but then this actually kind of freaked me out because I didn't see this coming. But randomly out of the blue, Taylor Costa comes flying in and slams in the back of the 5, jacking up the rear end of the Lotus. The car is completely in midair. There, right there. The car, all 4 tires are off the ground. And I think Costa might have went in the air as well. I'm not sure. No, it was just Sanford. But wow. The hit was hard enough to send a 5 into the completely into the air. All not a single part of the car is touching the ground. Wow. While I go on board at the 5. Man, what a hard hit. Well, let's get back to the green. We're going to go back to green on lap number 18 of 56. Drivers out of race result of last incident are Gene Sandford, Taylor Costa, and I think that's it. Since Jeffrey Finn guy's out of the race, I think he just had a mechanical failure under the caution, though. Well, Alex DeMarco and James Qualls stayed out under that caution. They're now 1 and 2. Third is Will Lewis. 4th is James Shelly. 5th is Ian Dutta. 6th, Skylar Johnson. 7th, Pichu London. 8th, Leia Walker. 9th is Connor Smith. And 10th is Richard Johnson. 11th is Noah Hart. I think he fell back to repair that damage. 12th is Alyssa Kirby. 13th, Drake Bradley. 14th, Jasmine Acosta. 15th, Chris Dargent. And there's Tristan Wilhoit, Sean Angel, Hayden Klein, Charles Sanford, and Dylan Young, rounding out the top 20. I'm curious, where is Amy Shelly, the points leader, running? She's running in 23rd. Could pick it up, but she has a 70-point lead. I'd say it's big enough to not have to worry about making a mistake and losing it instantly. But I would try to do a little better than that. Pace car's in. Green's back out, and DeMarco. DeMarco and Qualls. Good restarts by those two. Alex DeMarco came very close to a victory at Texas earlier in the season, but lost to Jasmine Acosta. Maybe he could pull off that first career win here today. Oh, Will Lewis peels for the pit lane. Didn't he just come down? He did. Something's wrong. Something's not right here. Will Lewis has hit the pit lane. Oh, I heard some scraping. And we've got a wreck. We'll see that. We'll check in on that in a moment. Lots of tire marks. I think might have a little Tony Blazer up there. But we're gonna keep our eyes on Will Lewis. Something's wrong. He just came down pit road. And he comes straight off pit lane. I wonder what that was. Well, I'm left confused by this, but Costa. Oh, got some as we have more pit stops, some drivers are staying out. Let's see where our leader is going to be. Our leader is going to be Pichu London. So while the drivers take pit stops, we are going to take a look at what happened to bring out the caution. This wreck actually started way up here. Ian Dutta and James Shelly are fighting for the 4th position when Shelly slides up off of 4 and hits the wall. He bounces down into Dutta, and the two are going to go spinning. And in the back, several more cars go spinning around. As you can see, as you're going to see, but man, another hard hit. Ian Dutta just got nailed by somebody. Who was that? That was an X-Side car. He got nailed by an X-Side car. Who was that? What? X-Side cars are about to come into view. That is, I think that's Dylan Young. Hard hit. That is indeed Dylan Young, though, hitting him. And then Brandon Costa sends the 26 for a couple barrel rolls. Hard hit for Dutta. How fast was Dylan Young going when he hit the 26? Not sure if it's gonna be that fast, all that fast. About 135 miles an hour. Head on. That is a very violent impact. Well, we're going, before we go back to green, we're going to take a look at Ian Dutta's onboard camera. Ooh. Wow. Hopefully he's okay. Let's get back to the green. We're going back to green on number 23 of 56. Drivers out of races all last incident are Ian Dutta, Dylan Young, Ryan Acosta, and unfortunately Noah Hart. He may have lost a header. I think he may have lost a header under yellow. Tough break for him. The heartbreak continues for that 12 team. Well, leading on the restart, we have Pichu London. Second is Leia Walker. First, Chris Darlington. Fourth, Tristan Will Hoyt. Fifth is Charles Sanford. Sixth is Amy Shelly. Seventh, Henry Sanford. Eighth is Makoto Iguchi. Ninth is Andrea Erickson. And 10th is May Shelly. 11th is Sam Young. 12th, M&J. 13th, Connor Atwood. 14th, Steve Stevenson. 15th is Luke Walker. 16th, Tony Blazer. 17th, Megan Atkins. 18th is Will Lewis. 19th, Skylar Johnson. And Alex DeMarco rounds out the top 20. And it's really worth documenting the struggles that Penske has had this season. They just haven't found much luck. Especially that 12 team. The 12 team may have the worst luck. But of course it's stayed at, and then I remember everything that was happening to James Soderfox earlier in the season. But then again, he did provide a team with their so far only win of the season at Claremont, in a fail fest at Claremont. But again, that race was really a crapshoot, and it hardly took anything to win that race. But as the green's back out, Pichu London is going to try and hold off his good friend Leia Walker here as a top 5 breakaway. Will he run into trouble off of 4? Oh, someone just peeled off from the pit lane. That's DeMarco. It's happened again. Oh! M&J has spun somebody. Oh, a Connor Atwood. Although these drivers are still racing it back to the caution. Leia Walker's going down low, trying to take the lead. And Alon Panaz in the field. I think she's got it. And she's got it. The Penaz leads here at Darlington. Well, let's go and take a look at what happened. Caution's back out. Well, here you see it again. Off of 4, Edmund J slides up and hits the wall. Although he actually makes a little contact with Steve Stevenson and bounces into, no, there's no rear wing on that car. Who is that? That's Luke Walker. And he spins around Tony Blazer in the process. So, Blazer spins around for the team's time today. And Connor Smith also gets turned around. Not much damage, though. Pretty minor incident. Let's get back to the green. We're going back to green on lap number 29 of 56. No drivers outer is all last caution. James Qualls leads the field. Second is Leia Walker. Third is Amy Shelly. Fourth is Tristan Wilhoit. Fifth is Andrea Erickson. Sixth is Pichu London. Seventh is Chris Darlington. Eighth is Megan Atkins. Ninth, May Shelley. And 10th is Makoto Iguchi. 11th is Kyle Johnson. 12th, Steve Stevenson. 13th, Richard Johnson. 14th, Henry Sanford. 15th, Sam Young. And it's Eamon J, Charles Sanford, Drake Bradley, Sean Angel, and Will Lewis rounding out the top 20. Alex DeMarco had a problem under that caution, and he's had to come back down pit road, so sadly he's a lap down. Good day goes from bad to worse. This day goes... a good day goes bad for Alex DeMarco there. Tough break for him. Of course, James Silverfox has been off the pace all day. James Qualls looking for his first career IndyCar Series victory. As Amy Shelly is down on the inside lane. Passing the 93, the Penaz hits the wall at the points leader. Maybe looking at leading a lap here as the 14 gets shot at the track. Amy Shelly goes down low. If Qualls hits the wall, I can definitely see Shelly leading this lap. Oh, he just clips it. Oh! Andrea Erickson goes around the back. And we're back under caution, I think. Yes, wait, no, we're not. Thought we were! Oh, close call for Luke Walker. Oh, never mind. Oh, Tyler Young got heavy damage. But James Shelley's is even worse. Alex DeMarco's hoping for a caution right now, and that could be a possibility! Wilhoit spins it! And he gets hit by his teammate. Oh, God! Oh! Oh, God! Oh, man, that was a hard hit. That was another hard hit. Oh, that was quite the hit. These two are actually racing it back to the line. No changes there, but guess what? Alex DeMarco gets his lap back. And he's going to be able to get the wave around. And he's back on the lead lap. Good restart for DeMarco, and he's back in the game. But that was a hard hit. We need to take a look at that. Tristan Wilhoit, hopefully he's okay. Well, here's a look at what happened. Tristan Wilhoit and Pichu London battling for the coveted final podium spot, third place, when Wilhoit slides up the track and hits the wall for 4. Trouble spot strikes again. And he's going to clip Pichu London and spin himself around. London's going to hit the wall, but he will save it. But he won't keep it from spinning out. Wilhoit, not so lucky. He goes around. He gets tapped by his teammate Andrea Erickson, but that's not the worst of it. You're gonna see Megan Atkins come into the picture here. She's in a light blue and yellow car. There she is. She's gonna come in, bam, right in the side. The one car goes airborne right there. All 4 tires off the ground. You're going to see it right here again. Bam, there it is. Atkins goes in the air as well, but Wilhoit just... Wow, what a hit. We're going to take a look at... how fast was that? That looks very fast. Oh, no, no. Oh, 160 miles an hour. That was a far more violent impact than with Fiandutta. From what we're hearing, Tristan Wilhoit has been airlifted to a local hospital. We are unsure of his medical condition. That was a violent impact. Here we go. One more time. One more time from the Goodyear blimp. Man. Hopefully Wilhoit's okay. No word on his medical condition. Let's get back to the green. We're going back to green. Lap number 36 of 56. And no, Andrea Eriksson is not the leader. The leader is James Qualls. Eriksson is on the tail end of the lead lap. Qualls is your leader. Second is Amy Shelly. Third is Peachy London. Fourth is Chris Darlington. Fifth is May Shelly. Sixth is her teammate, Richard Johnson. Seventh is Henry Sanford. Eighth, Drake Bradley. Ninth, his teammate, Makoto Iguchi. And then, round out the top 10 is Steve Stevenson. Bit of a surprise here. Steve Stevenson showed speed back at Indy, but we haven't seen much from him since. But here he is, running in 10th place. Good job by Steve Stevenson. Here's a look at here. Wilhoit and Atkins are out of the race. Again, we do not know about Tristan Wilhoit's medical condition. Hopefully he is okay. That was a violent 160-mile impact dead into the side of that one car, sending him airborne. Just, wow, what a hit that was. Well, green flag's back out. We have to continue racing. Next time by, there will be 20 laps to go. Qualls is looking to put that 10 car one lap down. That's the teammate of pole sitter Connor Atwood. Speaking of which, where is Atwood? Oh man, he's pretty far back. He's been back here for a while now. And we had a relatively clean lap. How about that? Oh boy, Sean Angel almost caused a wreck there. Come on, keep it going. Wow, Eriksson is slow. Eriksson was really slow off that corner. I better keep slow. Oh boy, I see a car on the apron down there. This isn't gonna end well. I saw some contacts back there. Man, something is wrong with Eriksson's car. She is what? Wow, she isn't even out of fourth. Look at this. Iguchi is in 5th gear, over 180 miles an hour. Eriksson is only just hit 175. She's not even out of 4th gear, and these cars have 6 gears. So something is seriously wrong with that car. Either she's lost 4th gear, either she's lost 5th or 6th gear, or she's down a cylinder. I'm guessing it would be the latter, as we usually don't see a car go down a gear. We usually don't see a car lose a gear, but yeah, we're getting word Andrea Eriksson has dropped a cylinder in that 10 car. So she is really slow. We've actually managed to go green for a while here. Amy Shelly led that last lap. She's leading this race right now, the points leader. Also, Steve Stevenson's fallen off the pace. Steve Stevenson has fallen off the face of the earth. Well, really, Stevenson's fallen off the pace of the earth. Oh, bad puns are bad, and yet I make them. Well, Amy Shelly is leading the field right now. I have no idea where James Qualls went. I think he's 11th? I think, yeah. As we are approaching 10 laps to go. Finally starting to get some green flag laps going. Connor Edwards moved his way up to 20th. Full sitter. Whoa, wow, look at this! Will Lewis and Hayden Kleiner flying for the field. I think some of these drivers haven't pitted. And that's why there's such a big difference in speed. Got a battle on for 4th. Oh, Bradley hits the wall, holds up his teammate Makoto Iguchi. And the Indy 500 champ, Skylar Johnson, moves herself into 4th as I jinxed it. The caution's back out. But hey, we went for some green flag laps there. Who is that? That is Amy Shelly's teammate, Sam Young. Looks like a single car spin. No harm there. But now drivers can fill up the fuel tanks or change tires as they see fit. We're going to see if anybody's going to do that as we're approaching the end of this race. Really? They're not. Nobody's coming down pit road, it looks like. What? That's interesting. Well, while we get this caution sorted out, we're going to take a look at what happened here. Here's a look at what happened. Will Lewis hits the wall off of 2, and Sam Young runs into him and spins himself. Runs into him. Will Lewis puts Will Lewis out of shape, and he's gonna run into the 89 and spins him around. Will Lewis spins as well. So it's a 2-car spin. No, very minor incident. Let's get back to the green. We have less than 10 to go. We're going back to green on lap number 48 of 56. There are going to be 9 laps to go. Nobody's out of the race as a result of the last incident. Amy Shelly leads the field. 2nd is Pichu London. 3rd is Chris Darlington. 4th is Skylar Johnson. 5th is Drake Bradley. 6th is his teammate Makoto Iguchi. 7th is Richard Johnson. 8th is Sean Angel. 9th is May Shelly. And 10th is Leah Walker. 11th is James Qualls. 12th, Alyssa Kirby. 13th, Connor Smith. 14th, Jasmine Acosta. 15th, Chris Washer. 16th, Hayden Klein. 17th is Connor Atwood. 18th, Henry Sanford. 19th, Alex DeMarco. And Charles Sanford rounds out the top 20. This is a great run for Amy Shelly right now. She really could use these points. She has a 70-point gap, and she could really use these points in order to extend her lead. Right now, I can see Amy Shelly having a absolutely massive point lead if she wins this race. So we're going to see how this turns out. Pace car comes down. Again, there will only be 9 laps to go. Who's gonna get her done? Green flag's back out, and Amy Shelly caught the rest of the field sleeping as we head into turn number 1. Is the rest of the field going to try and gang up and draft the slingshot up to her, or are they going to battle for 2nd? It looks like they're trying to draft, or are they waiting till turns 3 and 4? Also, I'm not sure if the drivers can actually make it on fuel, so that's a bit of a situation. Amy Shelly leads now, and we got a battle for 2nd. Darlington goes flying past Pichu London, and Johnson sweeps on past to take 3rd. Meanwhile, Makoto Iguchi's in 5th. Great run for her, and London hits the wall, and she's going to get a big run on the 06, and she's going to be able to take the 4th spot. Oh, caution's back out. Oh, big wreck. Much bigger than what we've been seeing. 2 of the Youngs are involved, the ones that are left, and Zachary Robinson as well. Lots of damage in this one. We're gonna take a look at what happened here. Amy Shelly trying to win. Here's look what happened. Chris Washer gets passed by Connor Atwood for his 16th position, and he's going to slide up and hit the wall, and goes down to Alex DeMarco, who had nowhere to go. Meanwhile, Henry Sanford makes contact, bounces off the wall into Zachary Robinson. He makes some contact with some drivers, and then he's gonna go around and run into a few guys, and he runs into Tyler Young and spins out, collecting Inman J. And then somebody's gonna come flying in here and cause some damage. Wow, great miss by Will Lewis, but here we go. Oh! That's about the third, fourth car we've seen airborne today. He got slammed by Luke Walker. That's gonna mercifully end his day. But Robinson gets shot up into the air, and then Sam Young slams into Tyler Young. Man, damage inflicted, but we're gonna go. Oh, another wreck actually. Hold on. Oh, that's Hayden Klein, another Sarah Fisher car. Looks like Bradley hit the wall and bounced into him. Oh, and Jasmine Acosta gets turned around as well, and oh, Connor Atwood gets a piece along with Connor Smith. Well, before we get back to green, we're going to go on board with Will Lewis. That was a great miss by that 036 team. Let's take a look at what happened. Let's take a look at what happened from Will Lewis's view. Nice miss from the Englishman. We're gonna get back to the green for the last time today. Here we go for the final restart of the day. We're gonna have 3 laps to go. Drivers out races all at last caution are Inman J, Sam Young, Tyler Young, Zachary Robinson, and Luke Walker. This leaves 26 cars left on the racetrack. Amy Shelly is looking to win, to get her first career win, and she is leading the championship by 70 points, so that would be big for her. Second is Chris Darlington, Daytona winner. Third is Skyla Johnson. Fourth is Makoto Iguchi. Fifth is Feature London. Sixth, Richard Johnson. Seventh, Sean Angel. Eighth, May Shelley. Ninth, Leia Walker. And 10th is James Qualls. 11th is Alyssa Kirby. 12th, Drake Bradley. 13th, Connor Smith. 14th, Jasmine Acosta. 15th, Connor Atwood. 16th, Charles Sanford. 17th, Hayden Klein. 18th, Henry Sanford. 19th, Alex DeMarco. And Brian James rounds out the top 20. On lap 54, 56, 3 laps to go. This is the final restart. If a caution comes out, the race is over. If a caution doesn't come out, then we'll race it to the end. The race will be over. So either way, this is it. Final restart. The winner's gonna be decided. Amy Shelly is going to try and win. Again, she is sitting pretty in the championship, 70 points ahead of her closest rival. If she wins this race, that would be big for her. Pace cars in, and here we go. Final restart, and she got a good restart, but she didn't. But the others were ready. It looks this time. Great, good restart for Darlington, looking for his second career win. And Johnson, the Indy winner, won just 2 rounds ago, looking to win again. London hits the wall. But here comes Darlington. Darlington's down low. Try and get a run on the 80. Caution could come out at any moment. The caution's out. Off of 4. Shelly holds him off. Amy Shelly wins it. I think. Oh, there's James Fox. That's going to mercifully end his day, but I think Amy Shelly's going to win it. Wow. While we go and find out, while we go and check that, we're going to take a look at what happened. Here's a look at what happened to end the race. Heading into 3 and 4, Jasmine Acosta slides up into Connor Smith, and they're going to go into the wall and spin out, collecting a few drivers here. I think they're going to slide down and collect a few drivers. There goes Will Lewis, there goes James Fox, and there goes Steve Stevenson. And that's about it. Let's go and see if Amy Shelly can hold on fuel mileage. Well, here we go. Under caution here, we're going to see if Amy Shelly can hold up on fuel mileage. And, oh! Several cars can't! Several cars are coming on pit road, so several drivers cannot hold out. So that's gonna completely change the running order. Does Amy Shelly have enough fuel in the tank to pull out the victory? Well, we're about to find out. White flag is in the air. We're about to see her going down the backstretch for the final time. Can Shelly hold out? And yes, she has fuel in the tank. She's going to be able to make it home, it looks like. Pace car's lights are still on. As here we go, off the final corner, slowly off the final corner. Yes, Amy Shelly will have the fuel. She's going to hold on, and the points leader will take, in a very strong performance, will take her first career Sony IndyCar Series win. Amy Shelly will win the Darlington Indy Showdown. Congratulations to Amy Shelly. Second is Chris Darlington. He tried everything he could. Third is Skylar Johnson. Fourth is Makoto Iguchi. Great job for her. Fifth is Pichu London. Sixth is Alyssa Kirby. Seventh is Connor Atwood after not even being able to take the start last week at Pocono. Eighth is Charles Sanford. Ninth is Alex DeMarco. And 10th is Jasmine Acosta. Well, that was a very... this was a very crazy race here at Darlington. Congratulations to Amy Shelly. She is definitely going to extend her points lead by a big margin. Well, that's it. That's all we have today. Here comes results and standings. You've been watching a production of the INORL, Racing Uncontained. See you next time.